Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back has it on a screen now. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Empty set now, 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's Terry. He's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. A change of direction. As the first down is still going. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That's a design quarterback keeper. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Back to throw. It's Johnson. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He grabs it inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. That enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Caught over the middle, it's Lindsey. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, so one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Fires it on the move. Down and open, hits him right in stride. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Toss play to the outside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Will hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Breaks in open space. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here's handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They test the middle, but get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They're going to run it. He gets loose. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing.
And they heave it deep downfield. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Now here's the toss play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Breaks into the clear. Now the 40, the 30, the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Anderson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Finds his target, and it's complete. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here if you approach the half. Incompletion makes it second and short. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Over the middle, it's Terry. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Send the back in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags the quick throw. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made over the middle. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. This will likely be the last play of the half. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. I'm talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line, it's Lindsey. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Moves out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
To throw, it's Johnson. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Looking to chuck it again. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Longhorns offense takes the field. The back's got it. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pulls it in. It's Clark. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll toss it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
This was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy. Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. What a catch! And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Terry. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. One march will come to the line to run the hurry up. Now they call a run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. He goes. Bounds before the marker. It's not a first down. Wow.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Breaks an open space. He's past the marker and still going. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Johnson. On the move now. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Second and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The ball is caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Lindsey. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To the air, it's Lacy. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Play of this drive now from the 35. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now to throw. It's Lacy. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 1st and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. They'll try to run this one in. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
30.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Lindsey. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee.